Hello everyone, today I would like to share with you 10 tips on how to prepare for your IAL Unit 1 chemistry exam. My first tip is to block enough time for revision. Your exam requires certain skills and skills require time to develop, so aim for 5 weeks of revision before your exam. My second tip is to aim to get the most challenging topics for you first. Don't go by the same order of the specification or your textbook. Do those topics that you find more difficult first. Get them out of the way. There's no way you'll get to your exam without finishing every single topic. My third tip is to master the two most essential topics, which are stoichiometry and organic chemistry. Almost half of your exam is based on those two topics. So you really need to do those two topics very well. Number 4, while practicing, do the written questions first. The multiple choice questions tend to be more challenging and tricky, unlike the written questions where you have full explanation in the mark scheme. Number 5, there are certain topics that require memorization, and you need to do this quite early. For the topics of periodic trends, bonding, and molecular shapes, there are facts and definitions that you need to learn by heart. You ask me what are the two most important things to study before your exam. It would be the organic mechanisms. You have the free radical substitution of alkanes and you have electrophilic addition of alkenes. So do learn those two topics very well. Number 7, when solving exam papers, start from 2019 onwards, because 2019 is the year where they've changed that specification. If you have time, do solve exam papers from 2018 and 2017, but be careful not to solve questions from topics that have been removed, such as energetics. While solving exam papers, try to file the questions into 3 categories based on their level of difficulties. Those that you are able to solve, so you don't need to revise. Those you find more challenging and you need to revise, and questions that you couldn't solve, so that you revise the topics related to these questions. This will help you to prepare a custom-made study guide based on your need, and that will be the perfect guide to revise before your exam. Tip number 9 is to find the strategy to solve exam papers. When solving many exam papers, you realize that there is a certain way that suits you to solve exam papers. I've seen students going by the same order of the exam, and I've seen other students where they start with the written answers before doing the multiple choice section. So you would realize what would best suit you and what would give you more time to finish the entire exam and have spare time at the end to revise the questions. My last tip is to keep at least 2 exam papers from 2023 and 2024 to solve as full mocks with time constraints. Solve those exams in the last week, but do not solve them in the night of the exam, because that would stress you out. I wish you all the best for your exam preparation, and I'll see you later.